Welcome to part 2 of walking 10 miles on the Whipkey Ridge Warpath. Once again, I'll pick up right off where I left off. As you all know, you know about the lost Patriot and the battle on Capitol Hill, and so I returned from that mission, and then my friend Ralph Rulai, who was a Boy Scout with me, had told me about his son's best friend Sean. Cardenas was over in the war, and I had been talking to Ralph for about half a year maybe, coordinating to give Sean the flag. So I went soon after my trip to I lost my van in DC, and had all kinds of problems with that. If you go to my website and check it out, it's right on one of the top articles, The Lost Patriot and the Battle on Capitol Hill. But anyways, I had a bad feeling about my van after that, because I had been to DC in 2007 and had been in an accident. But so I was all worried about my van. But anyways, so I went out and stayed with Ralph and his son Ben and wife Diane, and I presented the flag to flag number 11 to Sean and his unit at Indiantown Gap out in the middle of the state near Gettysburg. Well, Ralph was going to take me to Gettysburg, but we didn't get to go. But we went to a Gettysburg museum in Harrisburg. So when I returned, I was trying to figure out where I was going to walk after that, and all of a sudden in the news they talked about they were going to build that mosque on Ground Zero on June 6th. So I knew where I was going. So I coordinated with my friend Brian, who I've called my manager, Brian Karen, to stay with him the first part of the week and walk in Delaware and Maryland, and then go to New York. So I coordinated with Lenny, my friend from New York, who helped me, Leonard Well, who helped me run for Congress the first time I ran for Congress. So I went to the first part of the journey was great, and I got to walk in Delaware and Maryland as planned, and I kept trying to coordinate with Lenny where I was going to park. I kept having these bad feelings about my van, and I wanted to take the subway in, and I was trying to coordinate with Lenny, and he was working, and we couldn't coordinate well. So it ended up I was supposed to meet Lenny in New York City and drive in, and I was like, oh goodness, New York City. So I drove to New York, and Lenny was supposed to take the subway and train to get down to meet me. So it was the June 6th D-Day against the terrorists for planning on building on Ground Zero. They can build anywhere in this country, but not on Ground Zero. That is just taboo. So anyways, I get there, and we were there for the protest. A lot of Tea Party patriots were there, and so everything went smooth, and so finally me and Lenny we walked through, walked around and walked with the flag. I wanted to do more, but I couldn't because I wanted to get in and out. It was such a successful mission. I still had that feeling about the van, and so I get in the van and I'm driving. Okay, I say, okay, Lenny, how do I get out of here? Because I was gonna take him home, and he's like, I don't know. I'm like, you don't know? I said, come on, Lenny, I don't know how to get out of here. So, so we're driving, looking for the exits, and I was looking for a policeman. I was going to ask him how to get to where Lenny lives. And so I'm driving along, and it's real busy now. When I got there, it was really cool. I got into New York right before the sunrise, and the lights were still on. It was Sunday morning, and it wasn't, it was really cool. But so I look over, and I go, hey Lenny, I'm in Harlem. I said, Lenny, and I looked over, and he was sleeping. So I'll continue the third part after this. It gets more crazier. See you in a little bit. All right, bye.